young world, yes, and I'm back, and I'm still following this. Okay, so the gunman is Luigi Mangione, is what they say. But let's get into it.
And we are coming on the air just seconds away from the arraignment, apparently, in western Pennsylvania, central Pennsylvania, for the so-called person of interest in that CEO killing. You see him there. This is the first image that we're getting of Luigi Mangione.
Okay, yeah, that was last week. This is this week. Okay. Now, don't get me wrong. From the developing story, Luigi Mangione, he is like a modern-day Robin Hood. You know, everyone wants to be him. Everyone is proud of him because the healthcare industry, we all know, is corrupt. And they are not for our best interest. It is people like you and I that are having trouble with health care as I speak these words to you right now. I know that I am. I know that people in my family are. I know that even me taking my children back and forth to the doctor, it is a hassle. Oh, all of a sudden, ma'am, your insurance is cut off. What? Okay, I did my annual renewal. But they cut me off a week prior to actually the cutoff date. Is anyone suffering of these things, just as I have specified here? Are you actually going through a situation with your health care right now that you are not happy about? Are you paying extra co-fees and larger co-fees and paying for surgeries and procedures that normally your insurance, your medical insurance, would have covered? I know that I am. I mean, this is crazy. This is ludicrous. This is the beast system. This is big pharma, people. And now we see behind the scenes how corrupt it really is. I believe that this guy is not the guy. I believe he's not the guy. It came too quick. It came too sudden. I remember I put my videos out first, and they still don't got no views. You get what I'm saying? I mean, what is it? What is wrong? Why you don't want to put me out? Why you hating on me? Why you wanna play your hate on me? I just wonder. So, I want you guys to open your eyes and look at things like this. And is he really the guy? Or is Luigi Mangione, is he the fall guy?
Well, I'm not the kind to kiss and tell, but I've been seen with fire up. I've never been with anything less than a 9. So fine.
The suspected shooter of United Healthcare CEO was back in a Pennsylvania courtroom today as authorities in New York City work to extradite him. 26-year-old Luigi Mangione is facing murder and weapons charges. ABC's Rena Roy has the latest.
26-year-old murder suspect Luigi Mangione is struggling with police officers as he was brought to a Pennsylvania court today for an extradition hearing, yelling out to the cameras.
And completely out of touch, and it's an insult to the intelligence of the American people.
Seen in his booking photo, Mangione today challenging extradition to New York, where he faces murder charges in the shooting death of United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson. His lawyer at one point telling him not to say a word when he tried to interject during the hearing. The judge ordering Mangione held without bail.
Our primary focus is to cooperate with the New York City Police Department and Manhattan District Attorney's Office so this defendant could be prosecuted for his New York homicide charge.
According to the New York arrest warrant, Mangione had written admissions about the crime with him when he was arrested at a McDonald's in Altoona, Pennsylvania, Monday. We're learning Mangione considered the killing to be a symbolic takedown of United Healthcare over perceived corruption and, quote, power games, according to a confidential assessment of the crime described to ABC News by the NYPD Intelligence Bureau. The assessment is based in part on the suspect's writings. Mangione allegedly described himself as the first to face United Healthcare with such brutal honesty. Mangione's former roommate says he never spoke about violence.
He was absolutely a not violent person. as far as I could tell.
Sources tell us Mangione also wrote these parasites had it coming, and I do apologize for any strife and trauma, but it had to be done. Authorities now working to piece together his movements over the last 6 days, asking for the public's help in tracing his steps. The Altoona Police Department saying they're now facing threats in this case that's garnered widespread attention on social media.
This is clearly a very polarized case. We have received some threats against our officers in the building here. We've started investigating some threats against some citizens in our community.
There's also concerns about threats against healthcare executives and their families. A Colorado law enforcement bulletin obtained by ABC News warns this killing could be used as messaging and propaganda aimed at others who are unhappy with the insurance industry. Rena Roy, ABC News, New York.
So are they flipping the narrative by actually telling you in plain sight, that this has been a sacrifice, but they're framing this guy saying that he done it, but in all actuality, Brian Thompson was a sacrifice due to the fact that he's done everything for the higher up as far as getting all the money. And now that the cover is blown and he is exposed or the company is exposed for all this money that they have stolen from the people, he's better off dead than alive. It's really, really sad, but get used to it. I'm telling you, get used to it, because they've been doing it before you even found out. Oh, so now they want us to play Waldo. They want us to pick out Luigi amongst all the Luigis. Now, you saw the demonstration of everybody who wanted to be and act like him, and the people that was putting on his clothes and